was a breed apart, a street kid who made it. Men were his natural rivals, women a tantalizing challenge. But with kids, he could be himself. He lived life on the edge. He was a loner, defiant and unpredictable. But his screen magic, that you could depend on. And it made him one of the most popular stars of his day. His name?
There was a kind of violence in him. And I think this is one of the things that made him interesting and exciting.
He was a star, a movie star. But I could see a great insecurity in him, which sometimes makes people, as you know, come on strong.
He used me. He used me. Yeah, I mean, he ruined me, is what he did to me.
To demonstrate strength, I think you must have a certain vulnerable quality to you at the same time.
Well, I mean, Danny was like, Danny was like a supreme pizza with like string cheese, gorgonzola, maybe a little bit of Lombardi, you know what I'm saying? I mean, he'd do it all, and he'd be, he'd order for everybody kind of thing, you know?
It was that underpinning that made what he did so effective, because there was a gentle and real core of sensitivity to the man. There was a little boy always in whatever he did.
I mean, he was kind of a jerk, you know, but the women, they loved him. I don't know why.
Danny was, he was special. He wasn't like the other boys.
I went to the market and got a TV dinner. In those days, the TV dinner was really obnoxious. But anyway, I tried to disguise it. I made it real pretty on the plate. He sat down, he took one look at that plate, and he knew it was a TV dinner, so he picked it up and threw it against the wall. I said, well, that's it, I'll never do that again.
You know, Danny, sometimes he would order a plain pizza, just like plain, you know, and I would come, I would bring the pizza, and he'd say, what the is all this cheese? You know, it's like, Danny, it's cheese, pizza. He's, take it off! Take off the cheese! So I'd take off the cheese, you know, and then he'd get pissed off that I would take off too much sauce with the cheese, and I have to come back with the pizza with just sauce, you know?
And he would just be wild. He would be like a man possessed. And then if someone like hit the wrong note, or what Danny thought was the wrong note, he would usually just leave and go into this glass office with this big window, and just sit and stare at the floor and not say anything.
He got into it like anything else. He had the need to be the best, and he worked very hard at being the best.
Well, it was all about Danny Nutter at that point, and Danny Nutter's career. And I was nothing but a liability at that time to him, so I was not part of the act anymore.
Yeah, I remember real well, very, very vivid memories of the Danny and Donnie show. I was a cameraman for that show, the 3 short episodes that they actually had.
I didn't think of TV for him, but when I first saw his first show, I thought, of course, TV. TV is what Danny was made for.
This man with no literary or artistic background had this incredible animal instinct about himself and about what worked for himself.
But he was screaming, you know, you're through. I mean, he was pointing at Donnie, and he was like, you're through. You'll never work in this town again, and he didn't.
It's past, it's over. I don't want to say any more about it. The guy has no talent. He took me out, you know, he took me out and hung me out to dry, and I'm not interested in talking about this guy at all. I mean, it's over. I don't have anything to say, anything good to say about this total no talent. That's all. That's it.
I was his friend, you know, and I was behind him. So he gets to become a big shot, right? And I'm like, hey, throw me a bone, you know, give me help here, you know? And he doesn't help me at all, you know? And now, you know, I hope he does fall from grace, you know what I'm saying? Because you know, he definitely cheated to get where he is.
Danny Nutter has changed my life.